You're vibing PEPR, Planet Earth, Planet Rap. I'm your host, Gypsy Mama Gianna, covering Europe on the ground in Finland.
For PEPR, this is Mikko Kapanen.
And featuring our cultural attaché from South Africa.
This is Amkelwa Mbekeni.
PEPR, Planet Earth, Planet Rap.
PEPR.
Planet Earth, Planet Rap. Where would you like to go today, Gianna?
Every single human being that has ever lived was an entirely unique creation, never ever ever to be repeated again. Sometimes I wonder what they'll say when I die.
The commonalities of our struggles beginning to roar as one voice is what we'll explore in today's UK Mixdown. 2011 has erupted in many ways, and those surprised that frustrations are boiling over can't claim that they didn't see the bubbles forming long ago.
For Europe, it was a year when the cash ran out in some countries, but one thing that wasn't in short supply was the number of angry protesters. People should brace themselves for 2011.
Across the continent, tens of thousands repeatedly turned out to protest against their governments, often resulting in violence. And it's not over yet. Most are sure the unrest will return in the new year, and we haven't seen the worst of it yet.
This era is an action-packed, unfolding human drama. It's got your protagonistic heroes and your antagonistic villains, but which is which? The finger pointers take sides and the tips run down a dividing line between what each side considers to be the irrefutable truth.
Why is it so rotten? My people don't act only rotten. How is it so rotten? My people have you forgotten. You don't need to be worried about what my name is or if I'm famous.
A clearly dividing line, with each side pointing accusingly to the opposite track. Because surely that's where the bad vibes are coming from, yeah? From the B-side. Rap music, in its purest form, draws attention to the razor-thin edge along a double-standard sword that pits one voice against another. Does the source trickle down from the elite or up from the streets? It depends on which side of the line you're on. There's a false dichotomy at work here, as for example, one side's finger points at hip-hop and gangster rap as triggering the emotional tripwire in already oppressed youth, while the opposite side argues that a gang-seeking, rebel-rousing product of any country's tough times is going to find incentive to violence even hidden in the backbeat of some polka music. Art argues that music is the spoon that stirs whatever ingredients are already within, and the lyrics reflect that the social soup angry youths are steeped in makes up what causes their emotional breakup. And the worst of the lot, who use hip-hop as an excuse for their rioting, may have been pulling the wings off of flies long before they got exposed to rap anyway.
Get your hands off me, officer. I wrote these words to hold above my head. I'll make no noise, 'cause I mean no harm. It's time the words were said. Look, I understand you don't agree, but it's all that I got left. This voice belongs to me.
What did you just do?
Mr. Officer, why you so sensitive? I'll say anything I want in this.
And what if you've been sleeping and you just woke up to all of this? Just beware in your choices the false dichotomy that makes the assumption that there are only two positions here. Like you're either part of the solution or part of the problem. No room for innocent bystanders in that equation, eh? Or if you're not with us, then you're against us. Being neutral is not an option here either, I guess. It assumes an enemy of my enemy is my friend, while they may hate both of you.
The UK is a multicultural state composed of England, Northern Ireland, Scotland and Wales. The society consists of diverse cultures and identities, which is also partly a result of migration from former colonies and beyond. Multiculturalism is a contentious issue, and its meaning is subject to interpretation. Although the topic is frequently debated, there doesn't seem to be any common understanding of what the concept even means. Recent news updates have been describing violent scenes in the streets of London and other cities. The government has been focusing exclusively on the criminal element as the reason. However, there are other more pertinent reasons such as social inequality, hopelessness, and the one that triggered it all, police brutality. Unsurprisingly, some have even blamed rap and black culture for causing the disturbances. Yet in reality, it has been the socially conscious UK hip-hop community that has always been challenging the status quo, as well as articulating the danger of ignoring the voice of the marginalised. For PEPR, I'm Amkelwa Mbegeni.
The police brutality and the random stop and searches have been plaguing especially the black British population. Statistically, black people are 26.6 times more likely to be stopped and searched than their white fellow countrymen. It's not one or two songs that are dealing with the matter, but I chose one of the legends of the UK scene, Black Twang. From his 2005 The Rotten Club album, this is Stop and Search.
I'm down on my knee, but I'm not in church. It's the police officer doing stop and search. Over first, and then I got to merge. Now they always pull me over for the stop and search. They're supposed to solve crime and protect and serve. All they do is waste time with the stop and search. I don't need to be using these fussing words, but these handcuffs too tight. Stop with. Wanted to know my name and address. Based on the way I look, trust me, I'm always getting stressed. I'm flexing like a crook, I'm a usual suspect, so I know what to expect. No respect is disrespect.
One of the most conscious minds I've ever come across anywhere is Akala. His tales of realities, politics and history are balanced with his sincere self-reflection. This one is Yours and My Children from last year's Doublethink album.
Yo. Here, dangerous idea. If we did this, then we couldn't feel fear. If there's no fear, there's no control. If there's no control, someone's gotta let go. Kids in Iraq, yours are my children. Kids in Iran, yours are my children. Afghanistan, yours are my children. Even Sudan, yours are my children. Kids in Brazil, yours are my children. Police drive by the favela and just kill them. Kids in Brazil, yours are my children. Police drive by the favela and just kill them.
Akala, Yours and My Children. Another one of the great artists who can easily be called political rapper is Low Key. New album is soon out, it's called Soundtrack to the Struggle, and this song is Blood, Sweat and Tears. PEPR, I'm Mikko Kapanen.
I say that like K-Lash, he's another lion. Every hardship from getting scarred to my brother dying. Spit all of it with or without a big audience. Through the blood, sweat and tears I stand victorious.
Well, one way to shatter false dichotomies is to look at what both sides might have in common, and that is the vehicle that music can provide if you listen. Resistance rap music, rather than being an enemy, simply micro-illuminates whether you've chosen a side or if one has been chosen for you. Rap music, riding on galvanizing beats, urges you to resist the sleepy succumbing to the unseen fists that beat us.